Everybody, Dizzy Crafter here with another haul. This is so exciting to get this. This is a UK launch from Crafters Companion via QVC. I cannot remember the last time I actually purchased any craft items from the QVC TV. I mean, I am very lucky that I have a QVC outlet about 2 miles away from me. So I do tend to get quite a bit of things from there, but they don't tend to have a lot of craft stuff in there, unfortunately. But I knew I had to get my hands on this, so without further ado, let's dive in. So we've got boxes within boxes, so let's just take all these boxes out. Wow, and we've got yet another box. It feels a bit like Christmas when you play your pranks on your kids. Tell you what, it's quite heavy. So this is the box here. We've got Sarah here. It's telling you it's a 9 by 12.5 plate size and everything about the machine. And there was just some logos on that side. Oh gosh. On this side we've just got things, materials it can cut, and then this side is just the picture again, but no one's interested in that, are they? Let's get into it, as I keep saying, but not getting very far with the getting into it. So we've got our user guide and core products catalogue. And then with this one we actually got a voucher here to then join a club that's going to be £50. So I'm really excited to see what this club is all about and hopefully learn some new stuff. I'm guessing this is where all the new plates are, which again I'm really excited, and that's probably the one thing why I really went for this. Because I don't know if you've seen, I have actually done a comparison with this Sizzix machine versus the Gemini, and I top trumped it with this Sizzix, and I thought, well, I'm going to do again in the future a comparison once I've got used to this machine and stuff like that, because there's some features on the Sizzix machine that I really liked that I said I wish the Gemini did, and then lo and behold, near enough a year later they've got those some of those features in there. So it's very tightly packed, that's certain. But those plates did not want to come out. So again, this is totally different. This is normally like a milky white colour, and it's not, it's a transparent frosted colour. Your magnetic sheet is the same, but actually I thought it was feeling firmer, but it's not. You've got the metal shim, so that feels the exact same. I'm not sure if the colours are different on this, I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Then we've got the magnetic, then we've got the metal shim, sorry, not the magnetic shim. Then we've got the embossing mat, which I've never ever used the embossing mat ever. So and then we've got the two Gemini 2 cutting plates, which are meant to be revolutionary and meant to not bow as much, and that was one of the biggest things I didn't like about the Gemini. So I'm really excited to hopefully they be happy with these and keep the machine. I mean, one good thing about the QVC, if I bought it from Crafters Companion, then I'm stuck with it. But with QVC, I've got 60 days to use it, and if I'm not happy with it, then it don't matter, I can send it back. So having that feature really appealed to me, because obviously, you know, my thoughts and feelings on the previous Gemini I had. And then we've got two plugs here. So we've got like the kettle lead, which is for well, I say the kettle lead, the 3-pronged plug, which is for the UK, and then we've got the European stroke US plug there. Now, is this going to be easy to get out, or is it going to be slippy? Not the easiest to get out of the box, I'm not going to lie, and it is so heavy, but it looks and feels so smooth. I'll just zoom in a little bit now. It just does feel really, really nice. One of the features I really liked about the Sizzix was the fact you had these resting legs here, because when you've got so many plates and you're trying to hold them when they're all bowed, it is not that easy. So having that rest there really helps to get them all in line. The buttons are like proper buttons. In each of these compartments, you've got storage units there, and I have to say that's so much easier to open than the Sizzix itself. And then we've got a little lip here where you can put your phone or your iPad or whatever, and maybe some tools going on here whilst you're using the actual machine as well. And it does, like Sarah had these slippery feet put on, and it does, even though it's a really heavy machine, it moves very, very, very easy. I'm not too sure how I actually feel about that, because mine was going on my like IKEA trolley type thing, but mine was from Hobbycraft, and I just don't want that sliding, so I'm not 100% sold on those feet, if I'm honest. And then on here you've got where you're going to plug it in, the on off button, and then we've got 3 USBs there, so you can charge your phone and your iPad and so forth. And then in this bundle we also got the Lazy Susan as well, so we've got a really good bargain really, because we've got the Lazy Susan, which I know on Amazon you can pick up for a 5-6 quid, something like that. But then we got, like I say, the Gemini membership thing, and then one of these boxes which I've not unblocked yet, so let's unbox those and we can have a look what else you got. Now I did buy one of them, and one was one sent, but I don't know if these are the same. I'm trying to read it. There's no like name on them, so I don't know if this is just the contents of one of those boxes that come with this, or if it's the one I actually bought on top of as well, but we'll open it and find out. Right, so this is one we definitely got with the Gemini, and this is one that I purchased. So we'll go through what we actually got with the Gemini, and I'm just going to move the Gemini out of the way so we can see properly what we got. So we've got the sticker here, which does annoy me, these stickers, but they have to get it stuck together somehow, I guess. I just don't like it when they actually damage the box, but luckily I've managed to get that one off without the box being damaged, because I like to keep my things looking as they were when I first bought them if I can. So it opens up like this, it's like a trifold, and then the box is just filled with goodness, and it's just got a nice little thank you card in there. It feels quite thick, that really. And then we've got a rose garden stamp and die. So there's like a rose stamp here. It's a bit difficult to see because of the warning thing there, but trust me, there is. And then we've got a lovely stamp and die set again. I'm not too sure. It says, oh, hello, wishing you a happy birthday to my friend. So I think they're just like lots of different words, and you can make your sentiment up yourself. Then we've got another stamp and butterfly set, so you can never have too many of those. Some flower dies. We've got some corner dies with some butterflies and foliage. Another stamp and die, which is florals. And then we've got lots of butterflies and sentiments there as well. More stamps. So it's jam-packed. And then we've got a butterfly die, edge die. Then we've got an embossing folder. Then we've got another die. And then we've got a stencil as well. And then, oh, that's a nice feature that it all opens up nice like that. So then we've got some linen cardstock in like navies and creams and lilacs. And then we've got some patterned papers here. So got lots of nice papers in there, all different colours, and it'll all go nicely together. So, and you actually got that free, so that was worth £45 for free. So that was like, with the membership, that was £95 on its own, plus whatever the Lazy Susan would be. And we've got this one which I did buy separately. Apparently this is the one that you was gifted in America, but over here we got a different one gifted. So again, we've got these daft stickers. And I've managed to get it off again. And this must have fallen out, this stamp, because it was in the box. So again, we've got a True Love collection. We've got this trifold, and then it all opens up lovely. Another thank you card. So we've got this stamp here which says I love you yesterday, love you still, always have, always will. And then we've got these like sweetheart sweets stamps. That's actually called sweetheart as well, haha. Then we've got some more stamps saying love you. And we've got some dies and stamps. We've got some hearts and stuff, some really arrows and brilliant, really nice. Then we've got some like cakes and dies, so it's, I suppose, love everlasting stamp and dies. And then we've got some more stamps with some sentiments you can put in the heart. There's no die to that though. And then we've got stamp and die, so we've got the die for the flower, and then we've got some more sentiments as well. And then we've got a little envelope maker template with a stamp here, die, and then a stamp to stamp in there to make it look like a stamp, if that makes any sense. And then another like rubber stamp XOXO, well, polymer, you know what I mean then. Then we've got a lovely little like dress stencil. We've got a heart embossing folder, and then we've got a heart edgeable die, and then we've got some silhouette die scenes and some stamps to go with that. And then we have the linen cardstock. Again, we've got them like in a peachy colour, and then a pinky coral, and then a lovely green. And then we've got a patterned paper. And these are all double-sided. I didn't say that on the other one actually, did I? But yes, they're double-sided. So that was the True Love collection. But I'm going to plug the Gemini in now, and then we're going to have a little play and see how I feel and how the noise is, because apparently it's meant to be a lot less noisier, so that's a really good bonus. So I'm just going to give it a quick run through with this elegant butterfly border edge die. So I know, because I've used the Gemini before, what the format is for my plate. So I've got my cardstock. I mean, I really don't actually want to damage the plates because they're just so nice, but they're not going to be useful if you're just sitting there, are they? Then I need my die. You can rather have it your magnetic shim, or you can have it with the plastic shim. I'm going to go with the magnetic shim, and then the plastic shim, and then the other plate. I'm going to turn the machine on. Again, it's so nice to be able to just put it in. It's feeding it straight away, and I have to say it is much quieter. I'm hoping you can hear that as I go, and without that turntable anyway, this slides around. I feel like that with them slidey feet, I don't really think you need those the turntable on. So let's have a look. Wow, and not one piece is actually left inside there. How good is that? And I've got my first damaged plate, but I'm okay with that because that's how they have to go. And then my damaged mat, again, I know that's how they go anyway, and they're replaceable. These are consumables. So I hope you've liked this unboxing. I'd love it if you please comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. I will definitely be doing a review on this in a month or so once I've got a chance to use it loads, and I'll also be doing a comparison with the Sizzix like I did previously, and maybe even the Gemini Junior because I have that as well. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I hope to see you soon, and take care. Bye.